has like, it's on my phone, where it says like home, short, subscriptions, then me. It like disappears, and then I have to scroll up to get it up.
Oh, that's weird.
It's annoying.
Alright, and we are live.
Alright. Can I fix this fucking thing?
Just need to, share the link around and wait for people to show up.
Yeah, but I can't. Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just kind of tired.
I'm sorry. Well, I hope the, exciting lawyer action will wake you up, maybe.
Yeah. I forgot what. I think I for the past couple of days, I've actually been remembering some of my dreams.
Oh, yeah?
And I've actually been getting up earlier, like before my alarm, and it's so weird.
Have I been in any of them?
Oh yeah, couple.
That's nice. Anything fun happen in them?
No. It was so random.
That can be fun.
It was not fun.
Okay. Doesn't seem like anyone's here yet. Oh, never mind. Gray Blacklight says, have a fair day, okay? We'll try. Nice to see you. I don't know if anyone's here yet. Anyone else?
I'm here just watching.
Of course. Seems to be only 2 viewers, so that tracks with that.
Probably me, one of them.
Makes sense. Should we wait a bit longer or to do the thing, or should we do the thing?
Let's wait a bit.
Okay. Let's see what they have in the extras of this game. Why not? We've looked in here a little bit, but not a whole lot.
70 and 71. Damn.
Yeah, and 69. Nice. This is just where they have like all the CGs from previous cases in here. Remember when the president almost got shot? Good times.
Yeah.
And there was this guy with the red hood, and this guy fucking choked this guy out. This guy died, and the guy that killed the guy died. A lot of guys died. Then this guy had a really cool dog, and I didn't like this one. You know, oh yeah, the chess OC happened. There was a circus situation. Oh, Tiny Miles. Oh, young boy Miles. We love him. He's so, I don't know why I love this CG so much. He's just very cute. Okay, wait, what else is there? You know, I get why they do it, but I kind of wish that, like, the stuff for the different, like, the gallery stuff for the different cases, like, unlocked while we were, like, when we came across them and not at the end of the case. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta know, there's some stuff from this case that, like, we could have looked over. Oh, Daddy. It's adorable. Jumping bear. Wait, when was Teddy black?
When he went into the cave or the tunnel.
Oh, was that what happened? I didn't remember
Yeah,
that.
he got dirty.
Yeah. A cat. Ooh, there's a rabbit. I don't remember the rabbit. And a pony. Oh, this is how you switch between the art styles in here. There's a very sharp difference between these.
That is a change.
Why did he get shorter? I feel like he got shorter when he.
Ew.
Yeah, this guy. Her eyes are very striking in pixelated form. Alright, well, what? Oh, hi, Septuple Anti.
Hi.
Sorry, what do you want me to do?
Do you post to the Discord?
I posted to the... well, I posted to, a different Discord that we're live, but,
Oh, okay.
Hi, Switch.
Yay, we got people!
People are filing in, hang on, we're just waiting for more people to show up, but maybe we should start anyway, since there's a lot of people here. The other people show up, I'm sure. Maybe. Anyway. Half-organic hero of virtual space, Dimension V, she calls her stage. The name of the waves that bring her voice to your ears, she calls out to the Omniverse. Let's play! Salutations, everyone! Welcome to another Ace Attorney Investigations to Prosecutor's Gambit episode. I am here with the lovely Sky Cloud Lord, as always.
Hello.
And last time when we were in this adventure, what happened last time? Croak says stuck AFK for a bit, but finally got my tablet running. Attorney time, yeah! But seriously, what happened last time?
Surprise body.
I think we...
Heart melt.
Yeah, I think...
Time
Oh,
back.
yeah. We had to deal with Stacy's bullshit. Yeah, there was... Shafirlis just came out with a new video ranking all opening cases in all the Ace Attorney games. That sounds fun. I didn't see that. I've been out most of the morning. Do you have any idea what's going on in regards to crime? Who is dead? Who is killing? Who is sandwich? Well, I think that... I know that one guy was dead. I forgot his name, but the guy in the chocolate.
We had a surprise body in the fountain.
Oh, right, yeah. That was a thing that happened. Man, I don't remember, like, anything that happened last time, for the most part. Well, how about we just find out, shall we? By playing the game. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Alright, then let's begin! And who's our doctor? I mean, we know who the pharmacist is. That's, Miss Scone. December 25th, 10 a.m., detention center. Actually, Christmas means it is Christmas, by the way. I mean, I know Captain Underpants explicitly is not an egg salad sandwich. That is something we have in common. I too am not an egg salad sandwich. Hey, it's Miss Bound! Oh, Mr. Fender, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm singing again. Apparently, I'm so sorry about what happened yesterday.
She looks rather tired. Has Mr. Von Karma finished interrogating you?
Yeah, so he really only seemed interested in how I melted those sculptures. I mean, he turned up the thermostat. I think that's what happened.
He tripped.
Oh, that too. Right. I forgot about that. Are you here to see Mr. Tangaroa too? Yes, I'm terribly worried about him. Why do so many of these cases happen on Christmas or near Christmas? I mean, this one at least has a reason for it, because the first the first case that happened on Christmas only happened because the statute of limitations on this case was about to run out, because on like the anniversary of it, so makes sense.
Detective Bad, what are you doing back there?
Wait a second. That means that this is oh no. Is it? I think this might be the day that,
No, I think we have maybe 2 more days.
Are you sure?
Hang on, no. Ace Attorney, Gregory Edgeworth.
Oh no.
When did he die? What day specifically?
Oh dear, oh dear.
Okay, yeah, we have 3 days.
Oh, okay, that's good. We're not witnessing a man's last day on Earth yet. Anyway, did you read this?
Yes.
Okay.
No, just happen to be here. Smoker voice gets worse and worse.
Detective Bad, are you doing all right? Your voice sounds a little raspy today.
No, shut up. Oh, just happen to be here. I'll be heading back to the scene soon.
Not sure how anyone just happens to be at a detention center, but okay. You do you, Mr. What the fuck? Good morning.
What happened?
What happened to you? Mr. Tangaroa, what happened to you? That's just what I said. Oh, the murder you're thinking of happened after the trial in this case, and this is before 3-day trials. Greg has about a year.
Oh, okay.
You sure?
A year and 3 days.
Okay. Well, that just raises more questions. So yeah, your question is valid. Why do all these things happen on Christmas?
Oh my god, I forgot. Hang on, no, wait. This case that we're in right now is called the IS-7. The one where he got killed was the DL-6.
Wait, no, I thought the DL-6 was the case about his murder.
No, that was the DL-6 incident.
I thought the DL-6 incident was his murder trial.
Huh.
Because he got killed, and that's why, and so they hired a spirit medium to summon him, and then all that shit happened. I mean, didn't everyone in case two...
yeah, that's the murder of Gregory. Yep.
Yeah.
You're right.
I mean, didn't everyone in case 2 of this game just happen to be in the detention center for that? Yeah, good point. Oh no, Samson, what did they do to you? They didn't seem to want to let me sleep. Oh yeah, you look like you haven't slept. I had no idea.
It is scientifically proven that you can go white. Your hair can go white due to stress.
Yeah, that makes... He's been really stressed then. Wait, have we not... We haven't seen Tangaroa in the present day, have we?
No, and I have a bad feeling about that.
Ah. I had no idea interrogations could be so involved. Sorry if I seem distracted. I think
okay,
I'm
hang
a
on,
little tired. Huh?
Because of the sprite and how how it looks like he's just dissociating or a robot.
Yeah, he seems like he's seen some shit.
They're not letting you sleep.
That's not police work, that's torture! What's going on here, Detective Bad? Gregory Edgeworth got Manfred von Karma a penalty in the trial around the IS-7 incident. Manfred then killed Gregory on the last day of the year-long trial. Gregory's death was DL6. I see.
Okay. And I'm not the one doing the interviewing. It's the guy they put on the case before me. I like Von Karma's methods about as much as you do, which is why I'm doing what I can to help. Thank you.
It was Detective Bad who got me out of there. I'd still be in that interrogation room right now if it weren't for him.
God, he's seen shit for sure.
Bold of Eddie to assume there's a difference. Wait, what was that about? Wait. Oh yeah, police work and torture, yeah, good point. So police work, yeah.
Detective Bad really is trying to look out for Mr. Tangaroa in his own way, it seems. Alright, Eddie, let's share yesterday's finding with Mr. Tangaroa.
You got it, Mr. E. My notepad is at the ready. Oh, thank God Fender took notes.
Mr. Tangaroa, we found quite a bit, if you'd like. We found out quite a bit, if you'd like to hear it.
Of course. I thank you. Are you alright, Mr. Tangaroa? You seem kind of spaced out. Wait a minute. I just remembered that Von Karma's never lost a case. And,
Yeah?
And Mr. Tangaroa is the suspect in this case.
Oh, do you think he got out?
No, I don't. No, I don't think that.
Wait, no, I thought he lost one case.
No, he got a penalty on one case.
Damn it! Fuck you, Von Karma!
I'm fine. I think my blood sugar might be running a little low. Samson.
Do we have anything that might give him a little energy boost? Yeah, do we have energy bars?
Do we? Let's check the court record. Oh, we have chocolates.
Oh, we have the sugar!
We do.
I mean, that's good for your blood. Sugar, kind of.
Can I present the chocolates to you? Huh? Is that chocolate for me? Oh, those are the chocolates
Now, I wish I could just give them to you, Mr. Tangaroa. But the rules here don't exactly allow me to do so.
Damn it!
Oh my god, we literally... Nah, this is the case of, like, you have someone starving next to you, and you just show them the food just in front of their eyes and then pull it away.
I didn't want to do that. I wasn't trying to do that. Yeah, and Von Karma's one penalty was on this case, but they still said he won, right? So he didn't lose, he just got a penalty. Oh.
Also.
That's a
what? Also.
Oh, Eddie keep. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a shame, but rules are rules, I suppose. Eddie is also eating the notes, though, so how many is he keeping?
True.
Well, that's how he absorbs the information, I guess. And this is a story of how Eddie came to hate the police. And this is the story of how young Eddie Fender got radicalized. There must be some way we can hand them to him.
I hope Detective Bad is noting the meaningful look in the is noting the meaningful look in this direction. Ah, okay. Anyway, let me take a look at them. If they seem legit, I might consider passing them on to the suspect.
See, you're not so bad.
Anyway, well, this works. So thank you, Detective Bad.
My hero. I'm touched. Thank you, Detective.
Yeah, whatever. Just sit tight.
It's a very sad song today. Oh, they have a whole animation for this.
Here.
You don't know how much this means to me.
Yeah, keep it down, will you? For both our sakes.
Do you not like my singing? Of course, Detective. I wouldn't wish to put your livelihood at risk now to sample these treats.
Detective, I apologize for putting you in a tight spot. Yes. That didn't do it for you. It was my call.
Hey, guess you're not such a bad guy after all. Hey, I just made that joke, kind of. Bad, the Strong family's long-lost cousin. Oh my god, he's even worse than Strong Bad. I can't imagine. Oh, the sweetness. I feel like a man reborn. Wait a second, wait. Oh, his name is Samson, because in that Bible story about Samson, like, his power was from his hair, and now his hair is, like, dying and turning white, so he's losing his power. I see. I think I get the thing they're going for here, right? That makes sense,
huh?
Right? You haven't heard the story of Samson in the Bible?
No. Last time I read a Bible I was young and I hated it.
That's fair. But yeah, there's a story in the Bible of a man named Samson who God gave him, like, incredible strength, but he was like, and don't you cut your hair or you'll lose all your strength. And then someone cuts his hair and he loses all his strength.
So reverse One Punch Man.
Essentially, yeah, it's reverse One Punch Man. So yeah, it's because his hair is losing its color and he's really weak and stuff. I think that's the vibe they're going for.
Okay.
Haha. Were they your handiwork, Judy? Yes. How were they? Feel them melt, soft and smooth, chocolate that'll comfort and soothe, ear to ear, head to toe. Smile and savor the taste as it flows. Delicious. Thank you, I'll be here all week. They're not exactly beautiful, but they're sweet and also flavorful. Thank you, Judy. I'm so glad you like them.
And I'm glad you are back to your old self.
My apologies, friends. The food they serve here is just so flavorless. Between that and the lack of sleep, I was about ready to collapse from sheer despair.
Also,
What?
did my claps come through?
Oh, no, they didn't. I'm sorry.
No!
I appreciate knowing that you were clapping, though.
You heard the claps.
I'm sorry. Oh wait, what? Why did that happen? Why did I pick up the core record? Wow, is the food here really all that bad?
Just the usual French fries and sandwich. Definitely.
Bet they don't even let you get ketchup. Yes, and yet I couldn't taste a thing. Oh?
Huh?
Oh, no.
Anyway, I'm heading back to the scene.
Oh no, oh no, you got COVID or something. I don't know. It's 2019, right? Wait, no, it's 2001 right now. Never mind.
It's 2000.
No, I thought it was 2001, this case.
Hang on.
Because it took place in the same year as the first game came out. Okay, I know this was a DS game, but honestly, seeing characters without voice acting are so awkward. Unless they're made by Toby Fox. Did you read this?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's
Before you
line.
go, Detective, do you have any new information to share? Right, you were right. Oh yeah, you were right about the victim's identity. Frost worked as a sculptor in France, where he was known as Paul Hillique.
Oh, right, that. Artie Frost was Paul Hillique. I never would have imagined. Poor Mr. Hillique. So the famous French sculptor wasn't a Frenchman after all. Just like the fries. They're not French either. The scene in Undertale with Mettaton singing is a reference to Final Fantasy VI, I think. Oh, do they do something like that in 6 also? I still need to play Final Fantasy.
This all would certainly explain why Mr. Hillique was such a recluse and refused to show his face in public.
Well, they're still awkward, they're just awkward in a charming way. Or Mettaton, who technically has a voice acting. Well, yeah, but not during the part where he's singing. He was busy working on his... Oh, sorry.
It's okay. He was busy working on his greatest masterpiece. Apparently, a bunch of Zodiac statues. Guess he'll never finish them now.
What is the... But why... Whoever's doing this, why do they care so much about these statues? Because they melted them in the present, too. What's up with that? What's going on? He never finished his greatest masterpiece? I've got a Brooklyn accent now. I'm like Luigi from the bad Mario movie. That's my voice from now on, I decided. Who's gonna stop me?
So, I think... Okay, yeah, so the present day is 2019.
But the past of right now?
It's 2008. Or not... 2000!
Are you sure it's 2000? I thought it was 2001.
Nope, it's 2000.
Okay, so it's right before the games began, I guess.
Yeah, he's like we said, Gregory still has a year and 3 days left to live.
Okay.
Anyway, seems he was making statues for each season. But he never got around to the winter constellations.
The winter constellations? You mean Taurus and Gemini?
So the two he made out of ice would have completed the set.
Yeah, now they're nothing but puddles. What a bummer. This voice actually fits him really well. I'm so sorry. Oh no, Miss Bound, I wasn't blaming you.
One last thing. Seems he had himself a bit of a spending habit when it came to his work. Every statue cost him millions to make.
Wow, okay, that ice is, like, really expensive.
Which means he was always strapped for cash. We're checking to see if there's any chance someone called in a debt.
Cadaverini! Guess not even famous artists are safe from money problems. They don't call them starving artists for nothing.
Do you have any idea why he entered the confectionery contest? None. God didn't even tell his family.
Is this guy just like the pastry equivalent of Banksy?
Probably. I see. Alright, I gotta get going.
Wait, I got one. Bakesy. His name, we'll call him Bakesy. I'm sorry. That's fucking stupid.
And go fetch another guard. But I can't be hanging around here any longer. Understood, Detective. We'll see you again shortly.
Who's on that wanted poster over there? He looks like Michael Myers.
It might be Michael Myers. You never know.
Okay, well, they're not... well, they might let us check. I don't know. He's a good man. Charlie Brown.
He certainly is. And an uncompromising one. Somebody who can be trusted to stand up for what he believes in.
And to scare the pants off of anybody new he meets. Now, you were gonna tell me about what you learned yesterday. Oh yeah, we kinda got sidetracked by the chocolate.
Of course. Allow me to give you a full report.
I didn't expect the chocolate scene would be that long. Thank you for that, and allow me to apologize on Judy's behalf. I'm so sorry.
It's fine, Mr. Tangaroa. As I told her yesterday, the important thing is we learn the truth in the end. Now, would you mind if I asked you a question or two?
By all means, I'll gladly share all that I can. Okay, now on to here.
Yeah. What can you tell me about the contestants who took part in the final round of the contest?
Let's see, there was Miss Scone. I loved her design concept. Unfortunately, her entry was in violation of the rules, so I had to disqualify her. Mr. Gusteau's creation were a perfect balance of flavor and design, at least up through the semi-final. But disappointingly, his entry for the final was subpar on both counts. And there was actually something a little unusual about his entry for the semi-final as well. A pastry-themed Banksy pastry roll. I'm still going with Bakesy, but I mean that's not. I mean he doesn't bake. He does the opposite of baking. He does frozen stuff, but I don't know.
Which was?
It tasted identical to Mr. Frost's. They may have looked different, but I could have sworn I was eating the same thing.
Wait, who are we talking about? I think I missed it.
Mr. Gusteau's.
Oh, okay.
Thank God for the history button. They really need to update the first trilogy with that feature. Also, the killer keeps melting Halik's art. I've got it! They just hate the French! It was Delicia! Well, no. If they hate the French, then it could be pretty much anyone. So, that doesn't really narrow it down. I was talking about Gregory visiting the Twin Towers. Oh no! Oh, no. Wait a second, is YouTube censoring the Twin Towers? Is that...
Oh, shit.
What is up with that? What... Also, now you've seen them both, how does this kind of dorky assistant named Eddie stack up against the heal and weapon energy providing Eddie? Right, yeah, there is, a support character in Mega Man named Eddie. Well, they're both consistently helpful. This one is slightly more irritating, but just as lovable. So... Yeah, I'm still I'm still figuring that out. I was just thinking about how both of the games that I've been playing through have are Capcom games with a guy named Eddie. That's funny. Huh, and what exactly does Woik look like? Oh, there should be a photograph back at my mansion. I'll show it to you later, Mr. Edgeworth.
Much appreciated, Miss Bound.
But Mr. Frost's entry for the finals, that was truly sublime. It was less than lime. It was lemon flavor. Eddie Fender isn't a robot. I know who wins for me. Well, we don't know for sure he's not a robot. Like, we can't... Eddie is a robot. How are either of these Eddies consistently helpful? I said they're equally consistently helpful. I didn't say they were consistently helpful.
Yeah. So you were able to finish judging it, even though his body had been discovered in the time what?
In the meantime,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
I wasn't aware of what happened until after I'd completed my assessment. Mr. Frost wasn't in my room when he visited, so I took the liberty of sampling a bit. Part of the lyre, I believe. He's the reason that the lyre was gone. I'd never tasted anything like it. It was like a dream. I was so moved that I burst into song, which is, you know, different than, what I normally do, I guess.
I'm sorry, but are you saying that the lyre tasted good?
Oh, right, because someone else tasted some of the lyre. And they said that it tasted weirdly salty, didn't they? Something like that?
Yeah. I'd like to hear more about that, if you don't mind.
Yes, tell me about the lyre, and you better not be a liar.
You're quite sure that it was the lyre you tasted when you sampled Mr. Frost's work?
I'm certain of it. It was part of the Gemini sculpture, which was the only sculpture in that display case. Wait, is Gemini the one that has the lyre? What? Wait, is that Gemini? I guess that is Gemini. They didn't really strike me as twins, but I guess that makes sense.
Mr. Tangaroa, would you mind taking a look at this photograph for me? So the part you tried was the lyre, the one shown here without any strings.
By the way, now back at my keyboard, along with a tub of Ben & Jerry's Chocolate Vermonster. Oh, I don't think I've ever tried that flavor, which is weird because I was born in Vermont. Is that like... That doesn't sound like it would be an England exclusive flavor, would it? No. Oh, there were strings originally. That was the part that I ate.
So the strings were missing because Mr. Tangaroa ate them, and he enjoyed them?
Wait, but who was it that said that they didn't taste good? Yeah, Miss Scone said that they were scrumptious except for the lyre, which was salty. Huh. So what does this mean?
Miss Scone told us she ate part of the lyre as well. But she said it was far too salty for her to finish.
Then it's true. The truth is, I've suspected for a while that there might be something wrong with my sense of taste.
Oh no. Remember that one Mel Mel episode?
You'll need to be more specific.
The dude who drank a lot and then he died because of salt.
Oh yeah?
He could, or sugar. I wonder if that's what's happening with Tangaroa.
I mean, he seems to be able to taste sugar. You ate the lyre, she ate the lyre, which one of you is the liar? Thank you, Croak.
Something wrong. How so exactly?
Oh, right, this is me. There's a taste disorder characterized by an inability to detect salty flavors. Wait, the stream's flickering? Wait, can...
Oh, it's lagging.
Oh, it is?
Lagging.
That's weird. Why is that happening?
The background's lagging, you're lagging.
Okay, that's especially weird because it seems like my CPU is... less of it is being used than usual. What's up with that? I just closed Steam. I wonder if that's gonna help at all. Let me know if it fixes itself.
Oh, now it's back to normal.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I also jostled the Wi-Fi dongle a little, so maybe that helped.
There we go. Okay.
Alright. Cool. Everything's fine. There's a taste disorder characterized by an inability to detect salty flavors, and I suspect I've been suffering from it. It seems to have improved pretty much as soon as you started talking about it. Well, ain't that something? I eat so many...
Well, there is a stream delay, so...
yeah.
Like a normal one, at least.
I eat so many sweet foods on a daily basis that it took a while for me to even notice. But there's no denying it now.
That would explain why the food here seems so bland to him.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, because he was eating french fries and ham sandwiches, which would two things that would be salty, right? I think.
I said french fries, but I don't know about the ham sandwich.
I don't know, I haven't had ham in a while. I'm a vegetarian.
I never had ham sandwiches.
You've never had ham sandwiches?
Nope.
That just seems surprising, but okay. Because I know
you're really fucking picky.
That's true. Wait, what? But your taste buds are your livelihood. Oh, so that's the problem. Tangaroa is just too nice and friendly to everyone. He can't detect salt. Of course.
Oh my goodness. Funny. Even if there was some long-term treatment option, I highly doubt a total cure for your condition exists. Nevertheless, you should put in a request to the police for a proper evaluation.
Oh, that won't be necessary. I have a recipe for a cure back at my mansion.
You do?
I do. You can take a look at it for yourself if you like. I just kind of gave up on the singing everything. Samson, we can't show that recipe to just anybody. Also, excuse me. Judy, Mr. Edgeworth is hardly just anybody. He's my attorney, and I have no secrets from him. Yes, you're right, of course, if that's what you wish.
What on earth is the secret recipe for a miracle cure that they've been hiding?
Egads, it's the Krabby Patty secret formula!
Oh my god, no. Anyway, chat.
A salty ham sandwich is odd but not unheard of. Usually you'd use fresh ham for that. I mean, maybe the prison splurges for fresh ham. I don't know. Well, I suppose I should be getting back. Alright, we'll be right behind you.
That was my line.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting carried away.
Alright, we'll be right behind you.
Judy. Yes, Samson? There's more to life than just me. Oh no.
Oh no.
Please,
Oh,
Judy,
no.
think about the life you want to live. Because I won't always be around.
Yeah.
Don't say that! Without you, I don't have a life to live. So I'll be waiting. Right there at the mansion. Until you come home. Oh, Judy.
Oh, you poor thing.
Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait, Miss Bound! Judy. He's my attorney, and I will hold no secrets from him. Sure wish more people were on trial like you, Mr. Tangaroa. Yeah, he's like the most helpful guy we've had to defend. Whoa, she seemed really upset. I thought I saw tears in her eyes. Why do you even say all that to her? Because I worry about her. She can't keep putting my needs ahead of her own.
What do you mean?
The Halik collection, the candy making, it's all because she thinks these things will make me happy. She never thinks about what she wants, what she likes. I just want her to be her own person and to choose her own destiny. The last thing I want is for her to miss out on all that life has to offer because of me. I guess that makes sense.
He really does see her as his own child. What parent wouldn't want their child to walk their own path? Oh, Gregory. Do you think he'd be proud of Edgeworth?
I think he would.
Yeah. And what parent wouldn't do everything they could to protect them? I know exactly how he feels in this moment. I think I've asked everything. I think I've asked of you everything I can for now, Mr. Tangaroa. We should be getting back to the scene of the crime.
Oh, you're leaving? I see. I suppose I'll be going back to the interrogation room for another session.
We're good. Yes, we'll have to do something about that.
You'll speak to the police for me?
That too, but I'll be putting something else in place as well. An ace up our sleeve for when the time comes.
I look forward to learning more. I'm counting on you, Mr. Edgeworth. We'll be back to brief you, Mr. Tangaroa, every day! And Judy, too! Thank you, Eddie. I'll look forward to it.
Mr. Tangaroa, your interrogator will do everything in his power to extract a confession from you. I hate to see an innocent man suffer like this. But please, you have to do everything you can to hold out.
Sorry, I'm catching up on the chat. So, I love this scene, it's a really good scene. It kind of shows a little problem I have with this game. Is it just me, or does AEI2 prioritize the character arcs and big dramatic moments over the mystery? I think it ultimately works as good character stuff, but I don't know, I don't see that talked about. Curious for y'all's take. I mean, I see where you're coming from there a little bit. There have been a lot of times where I'm like, I have no idea what's going on in this mystery, but there's good character stuff happening. Yeah. I mean, I still think that the mystery stuff is good. Although, I think it's, like... I think we pretty steadily have, like, a lot of new information that we get about the cases, which I think is good in a mystery. What do you think, Sky? Based on what we played.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell for me, to be honest. So...
I think there's a good balance of things, to be honest, in my opinion. But, you know, you do you.
Yeah. If you can't, Mr. Von Karma will use that confession against you for as long as this case lasts. And it will make it much more harder for me to save you.
I understand, and I'll try. I wonder what that penalty that he got was.
Me too. I won't give up until you're out of there, Mr. Tangaroa. You have my word on that.
I wonder if it has something to do with his interrogation methods.
Possibly.
Mr. Von Karma, I'm giving you a penalty for tasing the suspect. Oh, hello. We're back to here.
Why did Gregory have like a slutty walk?
Yeah, it's just an Edgeworth blood.
I gotta remember. It's like it's hard. I'm now used to saying like the fucking last names, but it's like we have two characters with the same last name.
Yeah,
okay.
same.
Detective Bat, thank you again for what you did earlier.
Edgeworth would know a thing or two about slutty walks. Anyway. Yeah, thanks a ton. Wait, imagine a version of Ace Attorney where you have to flag lines as you go, and that's your evidence? Oh, yeah, that sounds awful. That's something that happens in a version of Ace Attorney that you've played? With every text box, you can press Y to save that line. You have a limited supply of slots. Good luck. Wait, don't they do that in Danganronpa, kind of?
I don't remember that being in Danganronpa.
They have, like, stuff in the dialogue that you can use as, like, truth bullets or whatever.
What are you talking about?
There's no need to be shy about it. What are we talking about?
Because he gave Tangaroa the chocolates.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. No. I'm guessing you two are back here looking to investigate some more. We are indeed. We'll need something solid if we're going to save Mr. Tangaroa. Oh, I hate to break it to you, but apart from this room, the whole place is on lockdown.
Oh, good catch. They do pull that to a limited degree in DR. It's usually considered the single most annoying mechanic in Danganronpa. I can imagine. Wait, what? But we need to see those other rooms!
This is Mr. Von Karma's doing, I presume. Who else?
Also, just to say, Santa. Santa did it?
What?
Wait. Oh wait, right! I remember because Croak off stream wanted me to. There's a Santa in this room that he wanted me to check.
Okay.
I
haven't seen the autopsy report yet either. Guy's probably got a hand in that too. And don't expect to speak with anybody except us cops in this Bound. Miss Bound. Everyone else is gone, and I doubt Von Karma will be handing out phone numbers.
Can I talk to Santa? Is this all just a game to him? Why does he have to go so far? Yeah, imagine if this was all a game. That'd be crazy. I mean, who would ever want to play a game like this? A game about a lawyer? That's never gonna work. You fool, that'll never work!
Anyway, so what's your plan of action, detective?
Oh, Von Karma also has the same last name issue. Well, yeah, but I usually, like, it's easier... It's usually easier for me to think of her as, like, okay, she's Franziska. That's what her name is. But Edgeworth has just always been Edgeworth to me. But there's another Edgeworth now.
Yeah, it's like when it comes to Franziska, it's like, it's just Franziska. I forget the Von Karma sometimes.
Yeah. Just easier to remember.
Miles and his father...
Well, they call Franziska more, and they call Edgeworth more.
Exactly.
There's only a few people that call him Miles. And...
Wait, does Phoenix call him Miles?
Sometimes, I think. But only a little bit. I don't remember.
Okay.
I know Larry does.
Same as before. Do what I can to help you uncover the truth. And I've got a promise.
You have my gratitude.
You have my gratitude.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Just you wait, Mr. Von Karma. We're gonna beat you and your bag of dirty tricks. Oh, Brooklyn yeah, Rage!
Brooklyn fits him well.
It really does.
Detective, may we conduct a brief investigation of the area? Hang on one sec.
Oh yeah, even Larry usually goes with edgy, that's true. You
I have to help my dad real quick, I'm sorry.
It's okay. While he's gone, let's take a review of the evidence that we have. The attorney's badge, proof of my profession, polishing it every day has become part of my daily routine. I wonder what he has to say if we examine it. Your badge is in the shape of a sunflower, right, Mr. E? I can probably just say his lines here. Does that have some kind of special meaning, or... It does. Sunflowers follow the sun, correct? In other words, they always face the light. Just as we attorneys do, we should always aim to be on the side of liberty and justice. Wow, then I'm gonna work hard and be like a sunflower when I'm an attorney. I've no doubt that you will. Ah, that's nice. Oh, and there's a number on the back. Is this your badge number here on the back? That's right. The number itself doesn't mean much, of course. 21XX6. What is it with X's in this series? Or in Capcom games? Oh yeah, non-stop debates are very common in Danganronpa, and that's just everyone constantly screaming at each other. Well, if it doesn't really matter, then I want mine to be a string of repeating digits. I'd actually pay to see that. Would you? That's extremely mundane. Okay, contest rules. The Ultimate Cookbook, title of the World's Greatest Confectioner. Rules 1, judging will proceed clockwise from the leftmost room. All contestants gather in Mr. Tangaroa's room when judging ends. Non-confectionery items may not be used as decoration. Stands and display materials will be provided. Contestants may not enter another contestant's room until judging has been completed. Try the mass panic debates from V3 where they literally are all arguing at the same time. Have 3 separate conversations going on at once and have to find the contradiction and all the same. Oh, I think I see why people don't like that game very much. A seal that was found near the body was discovered. What could the design signify? Notes about the crime scene. The police have taken custody of the body. The victim's body was found in Samson Tangaroa's room inside a chocolate treasure chest. The lid was closed until the ship collapsed. Part of the treasure chest is covered blood is missing. Every other item in the room is also missing a piece of itself. The cause of death appears to have been blood loss following blunt force trauma. A Paul Halik piece with Tangaroa's fingerprints on it. Have we observed this? Yes, what a gorgeous design. Really? Just seems a bit out there to me. Like, how do you even get your tea in there? Art isn't about function, Eddie, it's about form. Guess I'll have to take your word for it, Mr. E. This art stuff is way beyond me. Okay, so I've inspected it as him. Oh, and it's that stamp. Okay. Look, there's something stamped on the bottom. It says PH. I suppose that must be Paul Halik's pottery mark. Those are his initials, after all. Miss Bound said she's a fan of his work. His initials, huh? So if I'd made it, it would say EF? Perhaps you should practice by initialing your personal belongings first. Anything else? Good. How do you get the tea in there, right? Is there like... I guess you pour it in here and you have to have it like upside down. Or wait, no, you would pour it in the top here, and this part looks like it comes off. I guess that's how you pour it out, I guess. Some left finger marks in the chocolate frame, but they didn't leave any prints. The one only key that unlocks every door in the mansion. Tangerow is in possession of it at the time. Salt lamp found in Scone's room, stained with the victim's blood. This lamp isn't working. No, unfortunately, it appears to be broken. Would have been nice to see it all lit up just once. Miss Scone said it's good for relaxation, right? I could use some of that. Perhaps I'll get one for the office. I wonder if we'll get to see his office and it has one of those. So the lamps will have these hexagonal stands on the bottom, right? Yes, I imagine the indentations in the pillars were made to accommodate them. After all, hexagons are the bestigons. Okay, he's still gone. And boy, do they fit like a glove! Alright, what's over here? The luminous cloth. Still confused what the deal with all this is. Special color changing cloth belonging to Scone. She has lost a roll of it along with the device that powers it. Ooh, we get to examine this more. A roll of cloth of navy blue. It's very calming, Hugh. I like it. Yeah, I enjoy blue myself. Yeah, that was real deep and all, Mr. E, but let's get to the main event already and light it up. Alright, but I wasn't trying to be deep or anything, though. The curtains are blue, Mr. E! Don't worry about it. Oh, there's some colors on the back. Whoa! Look at all these buttons! I believe they're for changing the color of the light. Try pressing one, Eddie. Oh, that's cool. There, now the cloth is all lit up. Charlene the lamp, Charlie's mirror world counterpart. Hexagons are the bestigons? I figured you'd say that about octagons. Well, octagons are the boctagons. Doesn't mean anything. So pretty no matter how many times I see it. Cloth is now glowing in the pale blue hue thanks to the light emitting device. Didn't Miss Scone say one of these cloths in its machine I'm missing? Who do you think could have taken them? I have no idea, but I suspect it might have something to do with our case now. Yeah, they usually do. Okay, I can't change it to a different color. I want to see what it looks when it... What if it was purple? I want to see if it was purple. Alright, that's enough of that. The fake confections. Miss Scone's so-called creations were all fake plastic models covered in a thick layer of whipped cream. Instant camera takes photos that develop instantly. A new film cartridge has 20 exposures, but there are only 3 remaining. 2 photos, one from Mr. Bound and one from Detective Bad. Okay, we've seen these. Don't see anything new here. And Miss Scone's statement. Frost sculptures were scrumptious, except for the lyre, which is salty. I see. Let's look at the profiles as long as we're waiting. Eddie Fender, age 18, a student working part-time at the offices of Edgeworth & Co., studying to be an attorney. He does not look 18.
So sorry.
Oh, you're back! Hi! Just in time.
So sorry.
Don't worry about it. we had time to review all the evidence, and that was a good use of time, I think. Anyway,
I'm so sorry.
It's alright. You got stuff happening.
Okay, I'm back. Hello.
Welcome back.
Sure, but like I said, everywhere else is off balance. You probably won't be seeing those rooms again.
That's fine, as long as there's at least some way of... sorry.
It's okay. That's fine. As long as there's that's fine. As long as there's at least some way of continuing our investigation, we'll make do.
Begin investigation! Yeah! Alright, let me see. Where the heck is Santa? Where's the Santa? Oh, there's Santa.
A Santa Claus statue. Is this made out of candy too? That door leads to Tangaroa's room, so yeah, could be. He made that thing too. Speaking of Santa, that reminds me. I still need to find a present for Miles. He wanted an attorney's badge. Aww!
Aww.
I wonder if Mr. Tangaroa would make him one out of candy for me if I asked.
Aw, that's adorable.
Oh.
And kind of sad.
This is quite the trophy. Award Tangaroa, first place International Confectioners Association Annual Spectacular. What the fuck? It's made of candy. I guess it wasn't meant to last forever. That makes sense. Prizes, fame, none of it lasts forever, right? I mean, there is the saying, 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, that's true. Also, I heard instant camera as innocent camera and thought that was very suspicious. Sorry I don't enunciate very well in a suspicious manner.
I doubt it's anything quite that deep.
I wish we got just a bit more Gregory Miles stuff. Me too! Why isn't Miles on this case? Well, okay, I guess the reason Miles isn't on this case is because he's
a literal child.
Well, that, and he also needs to be surprised by stuff later on. Also, being a literal child literally does not mean shit in this universe. Tell that to Pearl. If you do the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, at least let me join to do Sherlock Holmes. We will do the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles at some point, and, we'll see. That's probably gonna be, like, after the Apollo Justice trilogy. That seems like a good way to do things, you know, just loop around in the timeline, but anyway.
Where does this elevator go? The second floor. Tangaroa and Bound live up there, too. Sounds like they live a pretty charmed life. Tea parties, candy making, that kind of thing. They even have a garden. Must be nice on a sunny day.
That does sound nice.
That does sound nice. Perhaps they'll invite us when all of this is over. I mean, I've done it to you.
Yeah, it's only fair.
Yeah. You'd come, wouldn't you, detective? Don't get ahead of yourself now. I'm not to have a paw around with attorneys.
He said, like a liar.
These trophies all belong to Mr. Tangaroa. But they're not at all for the confectionery contest. Some appear to be for charity work. A testament to both his character and his professional achievements. What's this one here? In recognition of Bacon Bop's long-standing achievement in making children's dreams come true. That's so sweet. It got me wanting to watch it.
Aww, Mr. Tangaroa is just the greatest guy ever. He does not deserve what's happening to him at all.
Yeah. Scone's room is through there. Scone's room is through there. It's marked by a snowman. A candy snowman by the look of it. Oh yeah? B.
Well, what kind of candy is it made of?
He's really sizing it up. He isn't thinking of making that into his
I would love to see him try to fit that into his mouth. take that out of context.
You know those giant-ass gummy bears?
Oh, yeah.
It might be that.
Yeah, he needs to eat it with a knife and fork. Authorized personnel only by this point, I'm afraid.
Meaning what? I'm not authorized.
Sorry, sir, no authorized personnel either.
So nobody's allowed in. Let me guess. Von Karma's orders? Guy's really starting to grind more gears.
He's annoying him so much he's losing his accent.
You don't know what an accent I'm giving him.
By the way, as an aside, I just realized, what's with Ace Attorney like games where they change the profession and make you play someone horrible?
Huh?
What do you mean? Oh, a police officer, a landlord, Tyrion Cuthbert. I don't know. I mean, when you're doing a game about lawyers, I mean, you're already dealing with some morally questionable people.
Also, look at Bat. Like, I have this theory that he's just glaring at the officer.
Yeah, probably. This entire building is secretly constructed out of chocolate. Well, it's amazing it hasn't melted by now. Remember that part of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory where he built an entire mansion out of chocolate?
Which one are we talking about? The Johnny Depp one or the original?
Johnny Depp. He built like an entire palace out of chocolate, and he was like, "Hey, Mr. Palace Guy, you should eat this really fast. It's probably gonna melt." And then he was like, "No, I'm gonna live in it," and then it melts immediately.
I do not remember that one.
It was interesting. Also, it's secretly made out of drugs instead. I see. That's even more impressive if they built an entire building out of drugs, to be honest. By comparison, Morgan from Of the Devil seems like a decent person. That's ironic, considering the name.
It's a Christmas tree made from candy.
Is there anything in here that's not made of candy?
These candy statues, everybody on edge. Fans get in here. That's our scene ruined. Yes, it would be pretty disastrous, I suppose.
Luckily, we have a junior detective on the scene to kill any ants on sight. I think his name is Gumball or something. Okay, that guy won't tell us anything new.
Ooh, what about the fountain?
Oh yeah, is there anything in the fountain that I can observe?
The statues on the fountain depict cherubs enjoying some chocolate fondue.
Is it made of candy too?
No. Paul the Leak's work, apparently. Gotta hand it to him. They look so real.
Detective, are you... Oh.
Detective, are you saying you have personally seen cherubs before? Attorneys, always poking holes in people's words.
That wasn't a no.
What? Did I do something wrong?
Seriously, I don't hate that game as much as I absolutely loathe Tyrion personally. He's like the opposite of a Blorbo. Yeah, what is a term for like Blorbo from my shows, but instead of a guy you really love, it's you just absolutely hate him.
He's a shit?
I guess he's wait, I've heard like the opposite of a comfort character is a confront character. A character that you would just beat the shit out of if you had the chance.
Oh,
so Tyrion Cuthbert is your confront character, Croak. Does that sound right? Alright, what's with all these musical instruments? I don't remember these being here earlier.
Why do they look like cakes as a drum set?
Oh yeah, well, it's probably on theme. Oh, it's for the, yeah.
Okay. It seems these instruments are used on Mr. Tangaroa and Mrs. Bound's TV show Bacon Bop.
So it's like themed.
There are some of the few things in here that aren't made of candy.
Ironically, this place is the original Is It Cake? It totally is. Oh my god. I wouldn't be surprised if Bacon Bop has like they've got like a segment on their show that's just Is It Cake? It'd probably be better than the actual show.
Is it just me, or does the detective seem a little disappointed?
Did he want to eat the instruments?
Oh
I mean, I don't blame him. They do look tasty. And these, they're the same thing. Oh, I can read the sign.
This sign shows which artist's works is on display in which room. From left to right, Mr. Tangaroa, Mr. Gusteau, Miss Scone, and Mr. Frost. Incidentally, this sign also was made from candy.
Oh my god!
Oh my shit, candy! What were they going to do with all this candy? Was somebody going to eat it when the contest was over?
I don't know. I mean, based on how good of a guy Mr. Tangaroa is, maybe they donate it or something.
Talk to Judy.
Wait, there's new stuff over here.
There's a lyre here, and some maracas designed to look like ice cream cones.
A liar, you say?
They're so well made, it's hard to tell what's candy and what's not. Just don't fucking tell me. Don't tell me.
I mean, I don't.
No, it's too stupid.
I mean,
it's stupid that they change actual lyre strings.
Wait, but then that means that Miss Scone just actually ate musical strings?
That'd be fucking stupid. That'd be stupid.
But it seems exactly as this kind of stupid that this game would pull off, right?
Oh my god. No! Anyway.
It's not more stupid than the fucking bust thing.
Anyway, I'd reach out and touch them, but then I'd be disturbing the crime scene. Hands off! I already checked them out. They're real. Check them out? How, exactly? Did you manhandle vital evidence, detective? I didn't touch them. Not with my hands, at least.
Did you taste them?
Did he? Never mind, I don't want to picture it.
Too late, I'm picturing it. Okay, let's talk to Judy. She looks she looks very Judy moody right now.
Mrs. Bound, we're here to continue our investigation.
Oh, Mr. Hedgeworth, I'm so sorry about earlier. About oh right, how she ran off. She's still looking kind of down in the dumps, Mr. E.
No, she must have been greatly taken aback by what Mr. Tangaroa had to say.
I found the photograph of the semi-final entries for you. Here, it's all yours.
Oh?
Oh, those actually look really good. Wow, Miss Scone sure knows how to make a cute cake.
Yes.
Wait, no. Yeah. Hey, no.
Oh.
Yes, Samson loved her design for that one. And he loved the designs and flavors of Mr. Gusteau and Mr. Frost's entries, of course, too. Only problem was, as Samson mentioned earlier, they tasted exactly the same. Uh-huh. I mean, they do look like they were made by... They do look like they were made with the same materials. Just,
literally, the flowers look the same, and the tail on the phoenix and the unicorn literally look the same.
Yeah, the tail on the... Well, okay, hang on. Yeah, the hair on the unicorn and the feathers on the phoenix are the same. The coat on the unicorn seems to be made into the mountains here, and this unicorn horn looks like it became a beak on here. So there's something.
The same shit.
They're just made of the same ingredients, it seems. Of course, the victim faked his death using cake to create a fake corpse. Why not? Yeah, and the flowers look the same, and there's also what looks like grapes under there and stuff. We need to figure out what's real and what's candy. Bad! Chew on everything! That would be a sight to see. However, their respective entries for the final tasted nothing alike, it seems.
I am so sorry.
It's okay, I did it to you, it's fair.
Yeah. Was there anything else of note that changed between the semi-final and the final?
Nothing major, but I guess there was one thing. Mr. Gusto's son was always with him throughout the contest. A son? But he was nowhere to be seen during the finale. We didn't hear anything about a son before.
No one told us he had a kid!
Well...
Why would his son come and hang out at a contest venue of all places?
I mean, it's a contest venue for a candy-making competition. That seems like exactly the place where a kid would be.
You're sure? Huh?
You're sure you're happy?
You sure you're happy for us to keep hold of this?
Of course! I hope it helps with your investigation. Alright, thanks. Frost and Gusto's creations had different designs but tasted the same.
I don't think my brain is recovered from that show, though.
Wait, which show?
The one I was talking to you all over yesterday.
Oh, right, yeah. What was it called again?
The Daily Life of the Immortal King.
Yeah, that looked fucking wild. I also had the book containing the recipe for the cure Samson mentioned, Angel's Cookbook.
Wait, isn't that in the fucking same thing? In the other room?
Wait, yeah, it was! Wasn't that supposed to be the prize? For this? We've seen this book before. Is that a chocolate oh, I said your lines again!
It's okay. It was in the chocolate frame in Tangaroa's room.
I wish that my avatar was capable of face palming. I need to talk to my modeler about that for the V2 version.
That's right. Oh, wait.
That's right, he put it on display there so everyone could see the grand prize. What? The cure is in the ultimate cookbook? So it's not a book of dessert recipes, I take it? Oh no, we told the contestants, of course. But I guess nobody told you yet.
Nope. So the contestants all knew what the ultimate cookbook was this whole time.
Is it? Wait, is that why Miss Scone wanted to do... I mean, Miss Scone said that she just wanted to taste the tasty treats, but if there's like a book of miracle cures on the line, then that would make sense for a pharmacist to want, right?
True.
A book containing formulas for creating a cure for taste of sores and other chemical and pharmaceutical items. Wait a minute! I just had an idea.
Uh-huh.
What if the recipe for the ubiquium and asphyxian mixture was in this cookbook?
Oh shit.
I don't know why it would be, but I mean, like that would tie everything together, right? So where is this cookbook in the present day? Who has it?
I'd like to hear more about the cookbook if you don't mind, Miss Pound.
Yeah, please tell us.
So if I understand correctly, the Ultimate Cookbook is actually a collection of recipes for different medicine?
Oh, howdy from Sonoma. Hi, Mom! Hi, Mom! Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing good. Sky, did you say something it didn't pick up?
Oh, shit. Hello!
Yeah, hope you're having a good day. Thanks for stopping by. We're in the middle of solving a murder, as per usual.
Murder mystery.
Yeah, this murder mystery involves a lot of cake and candy. It's very tasty murder mystery. Is that really a recipe? That's just put two things together. It's not even secret. They put warnings on products with ubiquium to stop you mixing them. I mean, maybe for, like, the specific thing that... I mean, maybe there's, like, a specific, like, compound that you need, like, a specific, like, amount of each thing to put in there, right? Yes, everyone say hi to my mom. She's awesome.
Also, I read this.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. Or rather, totally new medications that haven't made it to the market yet, to be precise. To the right buyer, a pharmaceutical company, for example, it would be worth a fortune. Yeah, so...
Now we know why she's here.
Happy Friday! Happy Friday to you, too! Happy Faraday Friday. So yeah, Miss Scone definitely has a reason to have this.
Yeah. Well, why make the grand prize in a confectionery contest?
You really are. Yeah, you really are awesome. Glad you agree. Mr. Tangaroa is the sole heir to the Tangaroa family fortune. Perhaps you've heard of the Tangaroa Group? The Tangaroa Group? Yeah, I think I heard of them somewhere before.
It's a major pharmaceutical corporation. Sells all sorts of pills and poisons.
Oh yeah, that new Cold Killer Pro has been making some real waves since it went on sale. Is that the predecessor to Cold Killer X?
Maybe.
I always reach for a Cold Killer when I'm feeling under the weather.
Which is never as far as I've seen.
Well, that's just because the Cold Killer Pro is doing really well.
I'd like to hear more about the Tangaroa Group, if you don't mind.
So we have Cold Killer X lore. I didn't expect to get any of that here.
So did Mr. Tangaroa not want to take over for his parents and go into the family business?
Oh, if I recall correctly, it's straight up X in the translation. That makes sense, but I do kind of like that it's like a different variation of that like the Cold Killers are like a line that has been gotten progressively better. I don't know. It's fun world building. I like little details like that. Did you read this?
Yes.
Okay. No, he preferred the idea of making people's lives better through the power of confectionery, and his parents supported him in his quest to become the best in the world. He wanted to be the very best like no one ever was. To bake them is his real task, to cook them is his cause. Then, when they passed away, he inherited the cookbook.
But why would he make such a valuable heirloom a mere contest prize?
He's been hounded by so many people looking to make that book their own. He was tired of it. It would have been an insult to his parents' memory simply to give it away. I mean, why wouldn't he just give it to his surrogate daughter?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you're basically his daughter. Why would he not give it to you? That feels like it would make sense. What's up with that? So he decided to find somebody he felt was worthy of it. So he...
I'll bet the board of directors love that. Handing over the fruits of all their expensive research to someone else. And if it went to Scone, that's a rival pharmaceutical company.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if you give it to Judy, they'll all start hounding her instead. I mean, that's true, but like, if it was passed down from his parents to him, I just feel like it makes sense to like keep it in the family like that, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
I hated the idea, of course, which is why Delicia entered the contest. I knew it. I had a... The Tangaroa group wanted her to win the book back for them. Ah, so she's an inside agent.
She's part of the group. So you knew she was a pharmacist all along.
Yes, and not only that, I told her how to appeal to Samson's tastes. I tried to help her win.
Why?
There's something suspicious going on here.
But why?
I wanted to protect Samson by protecting the Tangaroa group. If that cookbook fell into another company's hands, the board would never forgive him. I mean, isn't the simplest answer make it all public domain so people can't profit off them and they can be produced at the lowest price possible? I mean, yeah, that's what I would do if that was an option. So I wanted to find a way to keep it with the company, but in a way that Samson couldn't object to.
So that's how Miss Stone managed to make it so far in the contest, in a contest she had no business taking part in.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. But Miss Scone wasn't the only one pretending, was she? Mr. Frost wasn't really a confectioner either. And he still made it all the way to the final just like she did. Not bad. I mean, not bad. Not to be confused with bad. He was right over there and not saying much. Yes, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Such a talented sculptor and a gifted crafter of desserts, too.
Gifted indeed, judging by the standard of his work in the final. But how did one man produce pieces of that size and fully in such a short period of time?
I'm not sure I have much more to tell you. I beg to differ. But if there's anything else I can help you with, I'd be happy to, of course.
She's certainly very keen to ensure that she does all she can for Mr. Tangaroa.
I feel like Judy just shot up a bit higher in my suspects list.
I could certainly use a cup of tea you made us yesterday if you wouldn't mind. I think that might help move the investigation along nicely. Ah, yes. Spill hot tea on the officers so they have to go change, and then boom, you can sneak into the room.
So whoever killed Mr. Frost probably killed him so they could get their hands on this cookbook, right?
I don't think so, because they haven't even decided the winners yet.
But he's like a world-famous artist, and like out of everything we've seen, objectively his creations seemed like the best ones. So, like, are we sure that Judy melted them on accident?
Oh, I have no idea anymore.
Judy, I don't want to believe that you're the killer, but you're looking suspicious here.
Yeah, you're looking pretty saucy.
Oh, I'll have some too. Your tea is to die for, Miss Bound. Well, how could I possibly refuse? I'll bring it right out. You know, I think that cheered her up a little. You know, talking about her imminently dead dad's, wait, oh dear, is everything okay? I just saw it disconnect for a second.
Yeah, everything's fine so far. I'll keep an eye on it.
It looked like it was saying it was reconnecting for a second. It
just did a jump.
Is it fine though?
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay. Frost was the only one who had a shot at winning, but killing him didn't give anyone the book and ended the contest. I didn't notice the problem until you asked. There was a short jump. Well, okay.
Anyway, can we talk to the dude on the fountain?
Oh yeah, can we? Maybe. What does he have to say about? They need to be so precise with the arrangement where to talk to these people. Excuse me, Matt.
Excuse me, may I ask what you are investigating?
Sir, I'm analyzing the fountain water to see what might be in it, sir.
And what did you find?
Chocolate and what looks like the kinds of flavoring and colorings used in frozen desserts, sir. Well, that's weird. The composition of the chocolate seems to be the same as that of Topato. You got all that? And the flavorings and colorings match the profile of those used in Mr. Frost's ice sculptures. Oh.
Those little rivers flow from all 4 artist rooms right here to this fountain. Guess that's how the stuff made the melted sculpture. It's wound up in there.
Ah, yes, Mr. Tomato's work. Yeah, this is Shea Frillis's work. If there's one thing these games have established, Nameless Forensics Guy is the most important witness every time. Of course. Yeah. And that's not all, sir! We also found blood! Okay, maybe you should have led with that, actually.
You know how that piece was missing with the blood? Do you think that's what happened?
Maybe? Probably. That makes sense.
What? Why is there blood in the water? Think back to our investigation of the murder scene, detective. Take another look at the scene in front of us, detective. A very conspicuous pool of blood that should be here is clearly missing. You're right. Don't remember anybody mentioning they removed the blood along with the body. The victim's blood was mysteriously absent, as was part of the chocolate chest it had pooled on. I believe that the blood probably belonged to the victim, Mr. Frost! Come on up!
I mean, why is this even a question? I mean, it's pretty obvious whose blood it is, right?
Yeah.
Like, why? Obviously.
A victim, huh?
I mean, who else was who else could it be? Miss Scones? Did she get a bloody nose? And when she was around the fountain?
I'll have that guy compare it with the blood on the murder weapon.
Is that...
The fuck was that noise?
Is that the DNA matching sound? What? That's the forensics jingle? What?
It's a match. The blood in the fountain is Frost.
What do they have? Is the forensics technology the same as they use in the Pokemon Center?
But why would someone want to send the victim's blood downstream into the fountain like this?
That's a good question to frame someone, maybe. Oh, and I was gonna say what more is there to investigate, but apparently nothing.
We learned a little more about the contestants' participants. But there's still one question involving Mr. Gusteau, for which we never got an answer.
What the fuck is his deal?
Nothing at all, Mr. Gusteau. You went in Mr. Frost's room, didn't you? Perhaps you could tell us why.
I mean, that raises a question. Would Jenny or Joy handle forensics in the Pokemon world? I mean, probably Jenny, since she's the... Would Officer Jenny or Nurse Joy handle forensics in the Pokemon world? I mean, probably Officer Jenny, since she's a police officer. That would... I mean... I would assume that Nurse Joy would be a medic. Sure, I was... Silence! You are not to give the attorney even the tiniest shred of information. I need to brush up on my strong dad impression.
What was he doing in Mr. Frost's room? And that's not all. I also have questions about the work he submitted for the semi-finals. A confectioner who admits to lacking design sense, and a sculpture with it in spades. Mr. Gusteau could not have hoped to win such a high-level contest by himself. Which is why I'm beginning to wonder if there was some sort of connection between him and Mr. Frost. Detective! I need to ask Mr. Gusteau a few more questions. His story still doesn't quite add up for me. Me neither. We need to figure out how to get in touch with him.
I have no idea who this actually is. Oh, do you
I
know?
have
Oh yeah, well I guessed right. Good luck with that, because I have no intention of allowing it.
Mr. Von Karma.
I am already in the midst of my own investigation into Gusteau, so there is no need for the likes of you to pester him with the same questions again. Tisk,
You
tisk,
can just give us what he
tisk.
told you.
I will, however, be happy to answer any questions you might have. I am calling bullshit on that.
Oh yeah, for sure, bullshit. He seems dead set on preventing me from talking to Mr. Gusteau, in which case... Fine, then allow me to take you up on your offer.
Very well. What is it?
I'd like you to tell me about the connection between Mr. Gusteau and Mr. Frost.
Ooh, we get to cross-examine Von Karma! Oh, I am so excited.
Oh, goody.
The connection between Gusteau and Frost. It was simply a matter of coincidence. They both happened to be taking place in the same contest. Whenever I see Manfred, I automatically give him RT Games voice for him. I keep slipping into RT Games voice for him. It's just too good.
Do it. Do it. And that's all?
That's all I have to say to you. What? But that doesn't help us at all! That's the point, you fucking dumbass.
We'll have to confront him with evidence if we want to draw the truth out of him. And it's imperative that we do. He's clearly hiding something.
Okay. Well, I guess press, right? What else are we gonna do?
Yes, there must have been a connection of some kind.
And if you would cease your baseless interruptions, I will happily tell you what it is. Does Eddie have pica? Well, I mean, he does eat paper a lot, so I guess he would, if that's what that is, which I'm told that it is. If this were a courtroom, I would have you removed for contempt. But isn't that solely the judge's purview?
Yeah, Judge Von Karma would probably have danced into his tune.
What? Even judges are scared of him?
It won't be an easy trial, that's for sure. Please, Mr. Von Karma, continue.
It was simply a matter of coincidence. They both happened to be taking part in the same contest.
Granted, it may have been simply a coincidence that they both entered the same competition. But that doesn't rule out the connection of some other kind between the two of them.
I do hate to repeat myself, but if you do not have any pertinent evidence, then kindly keep your mouth shut. Wait, we have the picture of the confectionaries, right? Of their entries?
Yeah, but I think we have to wait to do that.
Wait for what, though?
Well, it's probably not gonna work yet.
But this is the most clear, thing between the two of them, right? That they have.
But we have to wait for the right time to use it.
But this is the only things that we have.
I know. Okay. Guess I'll do as he says for now. At least until I find.
Wait, no, are we back?
Hi,
are you back?
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, it disconnected for a second.
Okay.
Hi. What? Okay. I don't know what that was about. Sorry, you were saying?
Okay. At least until I find the evidence that proves Mr. Gusteau's and Mr. Frost's connection. We gotta find the right thing to put the evidence on, I guess, now.
So, okay. Wait, that was the wrong button. We jumped again. Sorry about that. I don't know why that keeps happening. Still, the look in your eyes speaks volumes. Well, go on then. What are you trying to say?
Make up your mind, will you? Should I keep my mouth shut or not? No.
You should keep your heart shut, is what you should.
It seems Mr. Von Karma is keen of keeping us away from the truth.
Which means the truth must be inconvenient to him somehow, right? Just like that documentary. An Inconvenient Truth by the Al Gore movie about climate change. We all got that reference, right?
I did it. I'm sorry. I am a disgrace.
It's okay, Mr. Edgeworth. We're not all as well-versed in movies as I am. Me, okay. Eddie Fender, the guy next to you. I'm in character right now.
Anyway, Mr. Gusteau and Mr. Frost had something in common.
The ingredients! Okay. Al Gore made a movie? Yeah, that's why he was famous originally. He made, like, a documentary about climate change. And Matt Stone and Trey Parker didn't like it.
I just need to present the thing they share, to Mr. Von Karma. Okay, but now where do we share? Oh, okay, I guess just this one then. On the second one.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
I'm sorry!
It's okay.
Okay. I wonder if you could look at these two confections in the foreground for me, Mr. Von Karma, or are you too fucking blind to see?
I mean, I am quite old. I might be.
Plus, doesn't he squint too, almost?
Yes, but I do that for you see, I do that to look more evil and intimidating to everyone.
Okay, they were made for the contestants' semi-finals. Both are quite exquisitely crafted, wouldn't you agree?
Get to the point!
Yeah, fucking buffoon. As the nameplate suggests, these were Mr. Gusteau and Mr. Frost's entries. Mr. Gusteau told us that confectionery design was far from his strong suit.
I gotta know if Mr. Gusteau was intentionally a reference to intentionally a reference to Ratatouille, or if their names are just based on the same pun.
I got no clue.
I'm surprised Al Gore ever did anything significant. I mean, he cameoed on Futurama and destroyed the Death Star, so that's one thing I think is pretty significant. He rode the mighty Moonworm. Al Gore did a lot of cool stuff on that show. I like that guy.
And yet, his work in the picture is just as good as Mr. Frost. Exactly as good, in fact. We learned from another witness that their two entries also tasted exactly the same.
What are you suggesting? That wasn't an objection. That was just a... Why did you object? You didn't have a thing to say.
You know that fucker. You know him. It's fine.
Yeah, but someone should totally shoot him in the shoulder.
I am suggesting that they were helping one another out. Let's take a closer look, shall we? While at first glance, the two may appear to be significantly different.
Superficially. Objection! That wasn't an objection! Yeah, I should have said that.
It soon becomes apparent there are significant similarities in how they were put together. Yep, you blind as fuck. They are made of the same ingredients, taste the same, and share a similar design aesthetic. This picture is proof positive that the two are working together.
I mean, I didn't think that. I just figured that one of them plagiarized the other. If you figured that much out, I suppose there's little point in denying it. Huh? What?
Excuse me? Mr. Von Karma knew all along that you were cooperating?
But I'll warn you, none of what you're about to hear will be to your excuse me, to your advantage. What even was that? That didn't even sound like a burp. That sounded like half throwing up. What the hell? Let me confirm what you seem so desperate to prove. Gusto and Frost were indeed working together. Gusto spelled out the details of his relationship to Frost during his questioning last night. It seems they were helping one another right up until the day before the final.
So you knew that the two were cooperating. Mr. Von Karma, why are you trying to bury the truth?
Because I hate you!
You should have said you can't handle the truth.
Well, I've never seen that movie. Please, enough with the petty slander. I merely wanted to... Gusto and Frost had a relationship. Good for them. Okay, we'll add that onto the shipping counter. Do we have a shipping counter? I don't know. Is someone keeping track of how many characters we're shipping together? Someone should. I should do that. Anyway, I merely wanted to avoid you poking your nose around before I could provide proper context in court. It simply slipped my mind to explain that to you.
It doesn't explain why he's being so slippery with the facts, though. I need to figure out what it is he's hiding. I can't let things end like this.
Okay, I admit it. I gave a whip to a 4-year-old.
What?
Franziska was really learning early in her life.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. So I guess press on more things just to be sure.
Yes. So you did know that there was a connection between the two. Why were you trying to hide it?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I don't just hand out information like candy. Get it? Because we're in a room made of fucking candy? And certainly not to the defense. Not like that lollipop nursing fool of a detective over there. That foolish fool!
And there's where she gets it. You do things your way and I'll do it mine.
And you wonder why I refuse to share information with a traitor like you. Okay.
Hold it. Last night, after Mr. Frost's work melted, correct?
Yes, I interviewed Gusto personally. Oh hey, it's the guy who gets shipped with me. I did not bring that up, actually. Switch brings up a good point. Apparently, Switch has found out that some people, for some reason, ship Manfred von Karma and Mater from the movie Cars.
Why?
I don't know! He just sent a meme about it, and I'm like, why would that be? I've seen a lot of crack ships in my day, and even crossover ships, but that might just be one of the weirdest ones. I can't think of a single reason why they would be... Yeesh, a one-on-one with Mr. Von Karma, that must have been terrifying.
I imagine Mr. Gusto probably meditated his way through the difficult parts.
So that's the second time we've made reference to a Pixar movie today. He most certainly did not. Every time he closed his eyes, it felt like... did it almost feel like nothing changed at all? I need to come up with some Danganronpa / Ace Attorney ships. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of... I feel like there's a lot of potential in a crossover there. I'd be surprised if there isn't some already. I brought him back with an almighty snap. No one dares to plead the fifth with me.
Did that even work on him?
And that is how I was able to perfectly learn every detail of Gusto and Frost's relationship. Every detail!
Give me 1 sec.
I have all of it written out in my AO3 account! Oh, wait, what? Sky's gone again. I guess I'll just, So yeah, Danganronpa and Ace Attorney ships. I mean, that's kind of a hard one to come up with for me, because most of the Ace Attorney cast is, like, way older than the Danganronpa cast, even taking the weird time skip stuff into account. Let me think. I will now explain to you their relationship in gratuitous detail. Oh, please don't, Von Karma. We don't need to hear that. I'll tell you all the things that Gusto and Frost knew a thing or two about. They knew a thing or two about a lot of things.
Alright, well, I'm back.
I think I'd go with Toko Fukawa / Emma Sky, assuming both are close to the same age at the time. I could kind of see that. Would it be like original Emma Sky in this time period? Well, not this time period, but Investigations classic time period. Are we talking about like time skip Emma Sky? Because those are very different characters. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, but why were they cooperating?
Gusto's sense of design is subpar, and Frost was an amateur confectioner at best. Neither of them stood a chance at making it through the contest alone.
So what was their endgame?
Kill Thanos! Sorry, that was dumb. You don't need to give me your pity laughs.
No, it was kind of funny. Anyway, why cooperate only until the day before the finals? Oh my god, what?
Gusto claims to have ended the scheme. Allegedly, he wanted to win the final on his own merit. Is he back? What is going on over there? What is... Okay. His one and only goal really was to be crowned the world's best confectioner, and his pride would not allow him to do so with the help of another. Cheetahs can only ever win hollow victories, I guess. The age thing makes it hard to call. The DR cast age is a weird point. Okay, let's just assume for the sake of argument that at whatever point in time Toko and Emma are the same age.
I'm gonna lose my shit.
What is happening over there? What?
My dad keeps calling for me!
Oh my god, can you tell him to shut the fuck up?
I have!
Okay.
Anyway, I was under the impression that their collaboration only lasted through the semi-finals. But I'm starting to think it might have lasted up through the final itself. Mr. Von Karma, I'd like to ask you some more about how long they worked together, if you don't mind.
If you must. Gusto's sense of design is subpar, and Frost was an amateur confectioner at best. Two cooperated until the day before the final, then decided to compete on their own merits.
You really believe that they were cooperating until the day before the finals and then just simply stopped? That seems a little strange to me, wouldn't you agree?
I have told you the truth. Whether you find it strange or not is none of my concern.
He was concerned enough to try and hide it from me only a few minutes ago, though. Which means there must be a reason for that. Based on Mr. Tangaroa's assessment, it sounded as if Mr. Frost's entry to the final was the clear winner.
Which means he must have still been working with Mr. Gusteau, right?
Yeah, it's precisely what I was thinking. I must have some evidence that proves they were cooperating right up through the finals.
Do we? Wait, no. Where's my... Oh, wait, no, I have to... Okay,
What the fuck do we have?
I mean, is it this?
No, we already did that. That's from the semifinals, though, so it's...
Oh, okay,
We go over the key.
The one and only key that unlocks every door in the mansion. Okay. Tangaroa was in possession of it the entire time. Oh, Sakura and Maya is what I came up with. Now that's interesting. That... I mean, based on Fran Maya being a thing, it seems like Maya has a thing about strong women, so I could see that being a thing. But anyway, back to the mystery.
I mean, we know that he went into the room, but...
What evidence do we...
Do we have anything that says he was in the room? No.
This doesn't have any extra things.
What's the paper, to the left?
Oh no. Frost sculptures are scrumptious except for the lyre, which is salty. Tenko / Athena could be fun. I don't know enough about either of those characters to tell, so... Use your own imagination on that.
What do we know? Okay.
I mean, the fact they were using this... Stowe's sense of design is subpar, and Frost is an amateur confectioner at best. That... Was it that... Chuckles quietly. Hey, wait a second! Wait a second, I just realized something while I was... You see that thing?
Yeah. That's in the photo with the, yeah, in there.
Oh, you already figured that out. Okay.
I noticed it last week.
I forgot about that. Okay. Is it... Do we just use this one again? No, we don't. Okay.
Then they decided to compete on merits.
Okay.
Have we pressed on everything?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay.
I thought anyway. Is this one of those things that we're gonna feel really stupid when we say... I will say it's rare to see you two stop on the exact thing you need, read the description aloud, and then write it off.
There's no way it's the key, right? Or is it the fucking... Or is it Miss Stone's, No.
Is it that? No, I don't see how it could be that, though. Did they, like, swap out the...
Case is the same.
It couldn't be that, right? It went... Trying to prove Frost and Gusto were working together during the finals, I know. What? Hang on. Frost is a sculptor. He should have had issues making his stuff taste good.
It's the scrumptious thing!
Oh, right, yeah. Wait, that was the wrong button. This... Okay, cool.
Oh, we got it, okay. They weren't working together during the finals. I find that a little hard to believe.
Lots of dots!
Miss Scone is on record having described Mr. Frost's creations as scrumptious.
This is a really funny time for the epic music to kick in.
While he was certainly skilled, I doubt he could become a world-class confectioner overnight. Seems far more likely to me that Mr. Gusto was still cooperating during the finals.
How many times must I explain this to you? Assertions require proof, and one person's entirely subjective statement is not proof of anything. Besides, even amateurs can occasionally make delicious food. Perhaps Frost was simply lucky. My wife, for example, is an amateur whose cooking puts first-class chefs to shame. You have a wife?
Well, he had to have a way to make Franziska.
Why don't we ever see her?
No idea.
It was scrumptious, dun dun dun!
How is that not an entirely subjective statement?
Furthermore, you're ignoring another crucial part of the pharmacist's testimony, namely that she also described some of Frost's work as having been unbearably salty. He had a Franziska and presumably an elder child who in turn led to a granddaughter referenced in AA1. So, was there some kind of... He's divorced, isn't he? He got divorced at some point in between.
Oh yeah, for
He
sure.
probably got divorced after he went insane because of Daddy Edgeworth giving him a penalty, right? Yeah, that's probably that makes sense.
Sure.
That makes sense with the timeline and shit. In other words, your evidence actually wait, did I read this part? Namely, she also describes some of Frost's work as having been unbearably salty. In other words, your evidence actually shows that Frost failed to produce the perfect confectionery. I actually like that, like, his caught off guard sprite actually has him make a recovery afterwards, unlike every other attorney in this entire franchise.
Yeah.
Good day, everyone. Good day, Kara Dreamer. Nice of you to drop in. How are you doing today? Hope everything's fine in the underground. Tisk, tisk, tisk. No more objections, I take it.
There must be some way I can prove that that Gusto and Frost were still collaborating.
Mr. E? There's something that's been on my mind.
Yes, what is it, Eddie?
Mr. Frost's entry for the finals, wasn't it taking a while to make?
I would imagine so.
Making flavored water, freezing it all, and then carving 2 whole sculptures? Could he really have done all that and helped Mr. Gusto with his woik? If it was me, I'd barely have gotten as far as setting the flavored water up to freeze pot. Just can't see how Mr. Frost could have pulled it off. That makes sense.
Perhaps there's some lawyerly instinct in you after all, Eddie.
You mean it?
Your ponderings certainly point to another possibility. Jesus, stop eating your notes.
Let me take a note down. Let me take a note down. Mr. Edgeworth is proud of me. It does make him seem more like a seasoned professional in comparison to Phoenix having the same reactions as a 30-year-old as when he was 20. Yeah, he's way more put together than Phoenix was ever. Which shines a new light on how Miles Edgeworth feels about Phoenix's whole deal. Really? This is the greatest attorney in the defense attorney in the country right now? Are you fucking kidding me? How far this country has fallen. Yeah?
Eddie's right. Mr. Frost would have needed to freeze his large blocks of flavored ice to create his art. And there wouldn't have been time to do that during the contest itself.
Wait, would there not have been?
They have a time limit. You know how long it takes for water to freeze?
Well, I don't know what the time limit is, though. Wait, where's the...
I want to say a couple of hours.
Wait, hang on. What's the rules? It doesn't say anything about the time limit. So what, make the ice...
Make the ice the day before the final.
I guess so. Yeah.
He must have made the flavored ice the day before. Then he would have had all he would have had to do was sculpt it. Jesus Christ, English is a fucking piece of shit language.
What are you muttering about now?
Shut the fuck up, no one cares. Anyway, I'm sorry, I just realized something was all. I realize that you're correct.
What? Mr. E! I mean, why would someone want to mature if the way they did things in their 20s got them that far with that much recognition? I mean, yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, accepting defeat at last, are we?
What the did I say that? The only thing I'll be accepting is that perhaps one of the things you said was true. They were helping one another right up until the day before the final. Just as you said, the day before the final really did mark the end of the collaboration.
Where the fuck are you going with this?
Mr. Frost's entry was carved entirely from blocks of flavored ice. Ice, which would have needed at least a day to freeze, and whose flavor would therefore have already been prepared by Mr. Gusto.
What happened to Mr. E? It's a mystery. Not really. I mean, we know that it was a mystery in the first game, but by now we pretty much figured it out. Yes, which lines up perfectly with what Gusto told me. They helped Frost until the day before the final.
In that case, why didn't Mr. Frost reciprocate and help Mr. Gusto in return?
I can hardly be expected to read the minds of the dead. What, do you expect there to be people that can just summon ghosts to ask them questions? Don't be ridiculous, Gregory Edgeworth.
Objection.
Perhaps not, but I imagine Mr. Gusto could tell us, so why don't you let us speak with him? Or do you still insist that your interrogation was as thorough as you claim?
How dare you call my methods into question?
That is not my intention. I just don't understand why you would obstruct a perfectly valid line of inquiry.
That is calling them into question, you jackass!
Give me one good reason as to why you're keeping Mr. Gusteau from me.
One good reason, certainly. And how and why of Frost and Gusteau's collaboration have absolutely no bearing on this case.
How can you possibly say that with any certainty? If their friendship had broken down for some reason, that could have very well been the motive behind this murder.
Could it indeed? And why did Gusteau himself tell me all about it? Why did the man you seem so keen on accusing share the details of his collaboration with the prosecution? I mean, that's a good point, actually. Please tell me you have some proof to back up your preposterous suspicions this time!
Mr. Gusteau only acted suspiciously one time that we know of, and I imagine Mr. Von Karma is aware of exactly what that suspicious action was. Which means this is probably a trap.
Heh. Well, cat got your tongue.
But even if this is a trap, I can't back down now. Mr. Gusteau snuck into Mr. Frost's room and we still don't know why. That fact alone is reason enough to suspect him.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. If that's your only concern, then allow me to clear it up for you.
I knew it. It was a trap.
I was saving this for the trial, but consider it a taste of things to come. Plus, I'd hate for the proceedings to drag on because of your needless interjections. Here, take a look at this. They had adopted 2 children together.
That's...
Gusteau and Frost. And their sons. Wait, actually, did they? Wait a minute. Wait. Gusteau snuck into Frost's room in order to retrieve this photograph.
But why?
It seems their sons attended the same elementary school. Ah, that's what they all say. Gusteau was concerned that the fact of Mr. Frost and his acquaintance might place him under undue suspicion. So take the hand of Mr. Me and Make him glad to swim the Mr. Misty Sea to cease the Mr. Mystery that Mr. made him sad. How the fuck did I say all of that without slipping up? A concern that you've just proved was entirely well-founded. Just look at Frost Kid flashing a V at the camera. Cute little sprog. Yeah, they're really cute. Although the adults do not look happy with each other.
Nope.
Is that like a little chicken-flavored lollipop or something? Or chicken-shaped lollipop? I hope it's not chicken-flavored because that sounds disgusting, actually.
Huh.
Hang on a minute. Is that... That kid on the left... Is that... Oh, it's one of the sweets Gusteau was making earlier. Oh, that makes sense. So that kid on the left, does he... I feel like he looks vaguely familiar for some reason.
I can't tell.
Oh, go on. Hang on, let me get a picture of another character, that we... Okay, I tried to open up Firefox and it shut down immediately. Oh, Firefox is installing updates! Stop installing updates! I'm trying to do a thing here. Hang on, okay, hang on, just loading things up, I am now loading things up, doop-a-doop-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doo, don't mind me, this'll only take a second. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's this guy. If I just put the media file on the thing. Doop-doop-do. They're going through a rough patch right now, and yeah, they really do look like a couple on the rocks. I don't know of any other reason someone would take this photo. This was evidence for their for their divorce trial or something. Wait, no, why? Wait, hang on. Why is it not showing all the pictures that I have? Oh wait, this is because I have media file, not image file. Dang it! Why can't that also be an image file? Okay, hang on. Okay, so like. Okay, so like, look at this kid, and look at this guy. I'm not I'm not crazy, am I? I'm not. You see it too, right?
I actually don't.
You don't? Wait, do you see it on the stream?
I see it on the stream, but I don't see it.
You don't see the resemblance? Their hair, their. I mean,
because he shaves his head doesn't mean all shaved people are the same.
I mean, I know, but like for this game, that's an interesting detail to have. I'm just saying. Anyway, concern they've just proved was entirely well-founded. Gusteau's actions make perfect sense, and you've given me no reason to believe otherwise.
No.
I don't think the ages line up. Pretty sure the kid would be a bit younger in the present day. Maybe. I mean, he looked like he. I mean, he could have been about Miles's age. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. He's never gonna let me talk to Mr. Gusteau.
So close yet so far. Wait, is he actually the father of an existing character and I just didn't notice? Now if you are quite done obstructing my investigation, I have things to be getting on with. That smug, self-righteous joik! I'll give him something to be getting on with! What do we do, Mr. E? Mr. Tankero is finished and we can't figure something out.
Things to be getting on with? What exactly could those things be?
I have no idea what a thing... I don't know a thing or two about that.
He has a body, a murder weapon, and a suspect in custody.
We found out that he has a body. So that's on the... So that's on the table. We've narrowed it down.
If the prosecution means to pursue Mr. Tangaroa, surely they have all they need. So why is Mr. Von Karma still investigating the scene of the crime?
Something on your mind, Mr. E?
We're missing something. Something important.
So Eddie cannot read minds like some other people, I guess.
Mr. Von Karma has everything he needs to proceed with the prosecution of Mr. Tangaroa. And yet, he still doesn't seem entirely confident in his case. If he was, why refuse to share information with Detective Bad?
Give him something to be getting on with? I mean, some people want him to be getting on with Gregory! And apparently some people want him to be getting on with Mater from Cars!
Who else? I haven't seen the autopsy report either. Guy's probably got a hand in that too.
Yes, why hasn't the autopsy report been updated?
Oh? Logic, huh? In addition, we still haven't solved the mystery of what happened to the evidence that went missing.
Oh yeah, we didn't get any new logic pieces during that investigation, did we?
Yeah. Take another look at the scene in front of us, Detective. Very conspicuous pool of blood that should be here is clearly missing.
Oh, we're just catching back up with all of it now.
We just got another logic. You're right. Don't remember anybody mentioning they moved the body along with the blood. I mean, the blood with the body.
Strike that. Reverse it.
Evidence that turned up not in Mr. Tangaroa's room, but in the most unusual place. The fountain. It's match. The blood in the fountain is frost.
Why wasn't this all logic why wasn't all of this logic given to us earlier? This is all stuff that happened during the investigation.
So there were no traces of Mr. Frost's blood left in Mr. Tangaroa's room. And yet we found some in the fountain instead. Why?
Well, okay, well...
Okay, missing blood in the fountain, yep.
Well, yeah, this makes sense.
Also, did we even have logic with Gregory?
I think we did. We had some logic stuff.
Mr. Frost's blood went missing from the crime scene. But traces of it showed up in the fountain. Why go to the trouble of removing the blood from the scene after the body had been discovered? And why only the blood? Surely the body would have also been in the way. Wait. Could someone have moved the body aside to get to the blood?
Oh? Gee, I wonder what two things we can logic together here. A power passed down through generations. Basic logic.
So the body might have been moved aside or even removed from the scene of the crime entirely. After all, as far as we know, there's still no autopsy report. We've learned plenty about the murder weapon and the suspect, but very little about the body itself. Our assumptions thus far has been that the body has been recovered by forensics team.
I mean, superpowers in AA do tend to be hereditary. It'd be weirder if Gregory didn't have it. That's true. That is very true. I mean, we have the powers of the Faye family. That's about it, but we're probably gonna find more in the later games. I'm told that the Apollo Justice trilogy gets kind of crazy with superpowers.
But what if that assumption is false? What if Mr. Von Karma did want to show Detective Bad the autopsy report out of something other than spite? What if we've been thinking about this the wrong way all along? The question isn't, why did Mr. Von Karma hold back on information about the body? It's, did Mr. Von Karma even have any information about the body in the first place?
We need to turn around our thinking. Turn about!
Things look from that angle. Perhaps the body hadn't been removed by the police in order to carry out an autopsy. Perhaps it had been removed and hidden away by the culprit before their arrival.
Mr. E!
we've both heard the rumors about Mr. Von Karma's questionable methods. Fabricated witness statements, shady deals, forged evidence even.
Sure, everybody's heard of that stuff, but what's that got to do with us right now?
I would never judge a person on the basis of rumors alone. Even Mr. Von Karma, I've tried my best not to let my preconceptions color our interactions with him.
But what I've learned from our interactions tells me he's a real dick.
Yeah. Nonetheless, it appears he may indeed be willing to twist the truth to his own ends.
To twist the truth? You mean he's been playing doity?
I fear he might have been, and still is. And I am not about to let him get away with it.
I'm returning to the prosecutor's office. Don't breathe a word about anything to that infernal attorney, who's still in the room right now. Yes, sir! Oh shit, you heard that? Yes, what is it now?
I have a few questions, Mr. Von Karma, about a certain fact you've been keeping from us.
Really? You mean to call the methods of an officially sanctioned investigation into question again? I'm warning you, if you obstruct the police in their work any further, there will be consequences. Infernal Attorney Von Karma versus Morgan would be fun. I am sure it would be. Even though I barely know who Morgan is.
It's not the police I have an issue with, Mr. Von Karma, it's you!
What? You don't have an issue with the police? They're the police! Does Eddie lose his Brooklyn accent over time by living in Japanifornia for so long? He slips into it every once in a while.
It isn't it on the prosecution to work out the whole culprit isn't it on the prosecution to work out who the real culprit of the crime is?
What foolishness is this? I have no intention of debating what the prosecution's role is or is not the likes of you. Let me make one thing clear. My job is to identify suspects and ensure that every last one of them is convicted at all costs. Believe me when I say I leave absolutely no room for doubt when I present my perfect, unassailable cases.
And how far would you go for your perfect cases? Would you create facts out of whole cloth, perhaps?
Ha! And I thought you had outdone yourself already, but now you intend to accuse me of fabricating evidence? I wouldn't do that. That's fucking stupid.
I do. Because it is why you've done nothing but hinder Mr. Detective Bat from doing his job at every turn.
Oh, this is what the penalty was about. Probably. Yannick!
What are you talking about? You didn't shut him out of the investigation because you wanted to keep an eye on. You wanted him to keep an eye on us. You did it to stop him from finding out that you don't have the body. What?
He doesn't have the body! Ridiculous! You're clutching at straws! I'll tolerate no more of your preposterous slander!
Okay.
What?
How much do you, when he said don't tell the infernal attorney about that piece of evidence, do you think he's talking about the blood in the water?
Maybe. It's possible.
Imagine, he's like, I know about the blood in the water! And then the forensics guy says, I forgot to mention, I told him earlier.
I am docking your pay, forensics!
Anyway, then allow us to examine it! Prove me wrong if you can.
Tisk! I'm afraid you'll have to try a little harder than that. I am under no obligation whatsoever to prove your baseless accusations one way or another.
Yeah, as you must have seen for yourself, a piece of bloody chocolate is missing from the scene of the crime. Excuse me. Why did it disappear? And where did it go?
What does it matter? Some blood went missing from the chest where the body was found, so what?
So what indeed? That's precisely my question.
Wait, what? What do you mean, what does it matter? You're a fucking terrible attorney. Of course, that's the thing that matters the most. If evidence vanished from the crime scene, you should fucking care about that, you disgrace of a lawyer. God damn it, I hate you so much, Manfred von Karma. You suck. I'm sorry,
Are we almost done with this part?
Yeah, I hope so.
If the body was still at the scene of the crime, the scene when the police got here, removing the blood would accomplish nothing. However, let us suppose for a moment that the body was not. If someone had wanted to erase any trace of what had happened in that room, then it all makes perfect sense.
What is this petty obsession with the blood stain? Why do you care about blood on a murder trial? But since it's so important to you, why don't you tell me where you believe it went?
Of course, after all, evidence is everything, as you never tire of telling us. I believe this should back up my theory quite nicely.
The water.
What evidence do we have to show where the blood in Mr. Tangaro's the fountain?
Wait, do we have
this last one on this page?
This?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Adjust my coat to be really cool.
Traces of the victim's blood were found in the fountain.
Fuck!
Along with traces of the chocolate from Mr. Tangaroa's room. I believe the missing piece of blood-stained chocolate was dumped into the stream that flows to the fountain, which strongly points towards one certain fact. Somebody purposely disposed of the blood after the body had been removed from the chest.
Knack!
Mr. Von Karma, where did you find the body? You didn't find it, did you? Answer me!
You! Where'd you get your hands on that kind of evidence? I mean, we just...
Fucking right.
We just asked forensics earlier.
Was I right about...
You might have... I think you were! You have neither the authority nor the means to carry out that kind of analysis on the fountain water.
No, but I do.
Curse you, bad! You've been a thorn in my side since from the moment you were assigned! Well, no longer. As of now, you're officially off the case.
I was barely on it in the first place. Mr. Von Karma, you still haven't answered my question. Will you admit it? Will you confirm that no body was ever recovered?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. It's really quite the claim, you know. One that you'll never find any proof for, I'm afraid.
Fuck. He's right. What must I do to get an answer out of him? Shoot him in the shoulder.
Now if you don't... yeah, please. Someone just shoot him somewhere. Now if you don't mind, I have given you quite enough of my precious time already. Well, the feeling's mutual. I look forward to destroying you in court, Gregory Edgeworth. Specifically in the elevator. Your precious logic and theories won't save you then. Nothing will.
Mark my words, Von Karma, your methods will be your undoing. No matter how hard you try to hide the truth, I'll bring it out to the light. I'll bring it all to the light in the end.
Just let us be continued already.
Please! Forgive me, Detective. I didn't mean to put you in a difficult position. Don't sweat it. It was always gonna end this way. Honestly, nobody's ever sidelined me the way he did before. First time for everything, huh?
But not the last time.
You know, I think you might be right about the body being missing. I am, and I will prove it in court.
Why does forensics...
Do we have a...
What?
Do we have a picture of the body that was recovered in the modern day?
I don't know. I can't access modern day evidence.
Oh my god, Imagine if it's Frost's body.
That would be crazy. Also, why does Forensics look like a Simpsons character?
I have no idea.
He looks like a very bright yellow color.
Yeah. I am now proof it in court. Well, if there's anything I can do to help, just say the word.
All of these new liberal attorneys with their logic and evidence. Ah, yes, the new woke reboot of Ace Attorney, Liberal Attorney. You only saw the modern body face down. It could have been Frost. Yeah, I suppose.
Since you know I'm off the case now. That's very kind, and I'm sorry to keep asking favors of you, Detective Bad, but there is one more thing.
Hey, what are you guys whispering about? Come on, let me in on the secret!
Alright, Teddy, the detective and I were just arranging a little insurance for the trial.
Oh, well, you know, you can save 15% on your insurance by switching to Geico.
I think we have enough to see Mr. Tangaroa acquitted. But I'd prefer to have an ace in the hole, just in case.
And what is it?
You'll find out in the courtroom.
Miles Edgeworth knows a thing or two about aces and holes.
Oh my god!
Oh, and just one more thing. What's up, Tupolanta? Oh, wait, that was a Columbo reference, I think. Wait, what was it? Yeah, he didn't say exactly that, but, Wait, what? You're letting me join you?
Of course I am. You are my assistant, after all.
I'm legally mandated to have a weird girl assistant, and you're just the perfect one. Ha! I'll be more than that by next year. I'll be a full-fledged attorney, you know. We can take on Mr. Von Karma together.
Indeed.
Wait, was Eddie on the DL6 case? Was Eddie on the DL6 case? Wait, not the DL6 case. Was Eddie on this case?
I don't know. Though I'm hoping we'll have freed Mr. Tangaroa by then. But if we're up against Mr. Von Karma, I guess we can't rule out the possibility that this might take some time.
Right, but we'll do everything we can in the meantime. I know you can beat Mr. Von Karma, Mr. E. I believe in you. Yes, he was on Gregory's last case. He was in the court that day. Oh, boy.
We can't allow Mr. Tangaroa to remain in prison for a crime he didn't commit. And we won't. I'll expose Mr. Von Karma's lies if it's the last thing I do.
Oh, well... It just might be. To be continued.
Oh my god, finally!
Oh, what the... Oh, there we go. You'll be a weird girl in time. Just give it, say, 25 years. You know, some of them take a little longer to figure things out. Oh, and we're going back to the present.
Okay.
I believe that is it for the Gregory segments, I'm afraid. Aww. I like Gregory, though.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, alright, well, we're back. That'll be it for today's episode. I believe there will be no objections about that. Yeah, well, that was a lot. Well, we saw the last of Gregory Edgeworth, unfortunately. I'm gonna miss him.
Same.
Knowing how much of a great guy he was, it really makes everything that happened way more sad. That was fun. Do you know who done it now? Nope, I'm less sure than I was before.
Yeah.
Gusto and Judy are like my #1 suspects. I feel like I don't know. I don't know who's more likely. Probably Gusto, but Judy got me a bit suspicious today.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. This has been a good case, and I'm excited to see more about it in the present day next time. It feels like we might be close to wrapping it up, but I don't know. Anything you want to say before we go, Sky?
Bye, Gregory. You shall be missed.
Bye, Gregory. We love you. We miss you. Also, Greg? No, Croak says, ha 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 ha! Well, that's worrying. Yeah, Jess, you might wrap up next time, but don't rush, fair bit left to go. That's fair.
Okay.
Well, that'll be it for now. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Hope some of you tune in tomorrow for Marvel vs. Capcom. Until next time, I'm Miss Jukebox 8.
And I'm Sky Cloud Lord.
And thank you for a wonderful time.